Hello, my fellow Guardians. This is Meloentje, and welcome back to Destiny 2. I have finally caught up with what I have recorded. There's two things I'm never gonna do again, and that is one, record so much in 2 days, because basically, well, I had kind of to wait till I had released all my videos before I could actually start recording again, and it was kind of, well, boring the last couple days. So yeah, everything you saw up until now was basically recorded in two or 3 days. So yeah, and the second thing is, as you can see, I'm wearing my lovely little cloak again. The second thing I'm gonna do is never play a new expansion on the lowest power level again. The previous videos, I think the longest was an hour and 15 minutes or something like that, and that's just horrible. Yesterday I played with my warlock to get his stasis, and I completed the entire campaign on 2 hours. Like, that's the kill time, just getting to the bare minimum, like 1200, was just so easy. Just go in a couple strikes, go in a couple gambit matches, like do anything in the game, and you instantly get 1200. And from there on, the kill time was just, it was wonderful. I could actually, well, it's not that I didn't enjoy myself. I like it being tough, but it was a little too tough. Those are two things I'm never gonna do again. So yeah, next expansion I'm definitely gonna make sure that I go to the light level first, or the minimum cap at least, and then from there on I probably will play. And yeah, I'm never gonna record so many episodes in one go again, simply because it was boring for me. Now, there are two things we still need to do. I made an episode where I kind of looked into the sabotage missions, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it. It just said that I needed to do two. And apparently a lot of people are coming to watch how it works. So I kind of want to check out that later today, how it works. And then we also still don't have our, if we look at our revenants, we still don't have our aspects or our fragments. And I do believe that, the Exo Stranger still has a quest for me. And it is still part of the campaign, as you can see. So remnants of darkness, as it says here below. So I do believe we can get our remnants here. So let's talk.
Humanity's refuge does not lie in us alone. We must awaken darkness far and wide, teach the masses to use it for good. But first, we must awaken its power fully. There was one whose knowledge of the darkness exceeded even our own. My grandfather, Clovis Bray the First. Elizabeth, he said to me as I woke, born again as an Exo. You are going to save the world. What a load of crap. The old man didn't care about saving the world. He only cared about his precious legacy. Still, here's to hoping he was right. Clovis kept most of his secrets in his personal journal, and I know just where we can find it.
Alright, so the Exo Stranger is pleased with your progress acquiring and learning to use Stasis, but explains it can still be further enhanced. She reveals herself to be Elizabeth Elsie Bray, granddaughter of Clovis Bray I. His experiments on Europe were filled with deceptions and secrets, the most important of which may have involved Exos, darkness, and by association, Stasis. Acquire his digital journal and you're bound to discover further truth about Stasis, but the journal is currently locked. The Exo Stranger removes a symbol from her own body and hands it to you, calling it Skeleton Key. In order to access the journal, you must first empower the Skeleton Key with Stasis energy. Follow the Exo Stranger's guidance to empower the Skeleton Key. So we need to gather energized ether by defeating Fallen on Europa and use Stasis melee against any combatants on Europa. So yeah, 50 Fallen defeated and 10 Stasis melee final blows. That should not really be too hard. So I'm gonna quickly complete this quest because we, like I said, we kind of have a lot to see in. So yeah, I'm not gonna take you through everything. This is basically just killing some NPCs, so it shouldn't be all that hard. So yeah, energized ether is basically from every kill that you do, so it doesn't really matter how you do it. And then the final blows are actually your melee throw ability. So as you can see, energized, ether collected, and stasis melee final blows. So you just have to wait for your throwable melee to be active. You cannot hit the enemies in the face, like just punch them. That doesn't work. You need to use your throwable ability. There we go. New step, Born in the Lights. Strikes with stasis equipped and targets affected by stasis. So complete any strike with your stasis subclass and kill 60 enemies while they are infected with stasis. So shouldn't be all that hard to complete. You can basically complete that anywhere, and because you're going into a strike, well, the 60 kills should be pretty easy as everybody is using stasis right now. And yeah, the glassway strike, I've done that a couple times now at the power level of 1200 plus, and well, it takes like 20 minutes, 30 minutes max instead of the 3 hours. So yeah, like I said before, I'm never gonna go into a new expansion again in low light level. I'm just gonna farm out the basic minimum. So destinations, and then Vanguard, I do believe that I'm gonna go into a couple Nightfalls, as well, Nightfall has a chance to drop me some enhancement cores and some exotic gear, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, let's go into the hero one. Alright, so I think bring you guys back in for a second. So I did one regular strike and then one on, what was it again? Nightfall? One on Nightfall. The Nightfall one didn't give me any kills. Like, any kills I would have do in target affected by stasis, they just wouldn't count. It did count as a strike with stasis equipped, but I just, or I suck and I just can't get any kills. But there were two people with stasis equipped, so yeah, I definitely would have had some kills with affection of stasis, and they just wouldn't count. So I went into a regular strike, a regular Vanguard strike here, and they started counting. So I'm not really sure if that is the case, but I'm gonna continue on the regular Vanguard strike because I know that's where I actually get the kills. There we go, Born in Darkness. So defeat Wenix's platoon near the Crux of Darkness in Eternity. Alright, Wenix's platoon, so it's specific destination. Let's quickly check the map. Oh, so we need to go over here, huh? Okay. Okay, we're just getting some helical mass driver schematics. For what quest is that one? Ah, for the Soon quest. Defeat combatants in the Braytech facility for schematic code fragments. To make adjustments to the weapon, the Exo Stranger needs you to track down old schematics within the Braytech facility. So is that for the catalyst, maybe? For no time to explain. I think I'm not really sure. So yeah, let's go check out. Well, we need to kill more enemies now because we need 5 schematics, right? And is this for an ancient armor? Yeah, aged armor. We've been getting, I think, a couple of those parts already. Inventory, let's quickly check. Aged armor. I would presume that it's among my collectibles, but it isn't. Is it? My... Oh, and I'm about to die. Can't let that happen. Some more schematics, nice. We need 5, right? Okay, 2 more. Perfect. Okay, let's unseal this one. Give me my schematics. But yeah, like I said, like I've played the campaign now on my Warlock as well, and it was, well, it wasn't it's frustrating. Guess you could say it's frustrating, because yeah, like the kill time is the same like now. It's like just seconds. You can actually run into the room and start killing them. Okay, we go through here. I think I need one more schematic. And I kind of wanted to see what the stasis was for the warlock. I like the ults, the general power. I like the throwables, but I don't like the grenades. Like the grenade wall that you create, I really don't see the point. Like the it's fun. It looks nice, but that's about it. Like it really doesn't. It's more of like holds you back than it actually does damage. Especially for warlock, you have like that Nova bomb thing, or the Nova grenades, and they do ridiculous amount of damage. Well, no, that's the ults. That's the ults I'm talking about. How the hell do we get down there? Some glacial star wolf. Through here. So we did the quest now for our catalyst, right? What else do we need? Return to the Exo Stranger. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Seems we're gonna do a couple quests today, or try to figure out a couple things today. I kinda like just to focus on one thing and then move on to the next thing, but yeah, sometimes basically can't. What do I need to do with that? Just wait till the bad guy appears. I think that's it. Yeah, I like the Hunter ult. Like the Storm Strike, it definitely is, yeah, it does a lot of damage. Where the hell did you go? And then the double throwables, I like those really much as well. Oh. Dude. Thinking I wouldn't see you. Okay, let's clear out the hallway. More. Okay, let's check our quests. So we've got an update. Bring the skeleton key to the Exo Stranger in bunker E15 in the Lost Sector Eventide Ruins. Destination Europa. Lost Sector Eventide Ruins. So that's over here. And yeah, something else we're definitely gonna need to check out. Ooh. A couple days ago, I basically with one of my previous quests, I actually did the Concealed Voids, and we've had like a heroic version of that, where you could get exotics, and I do believe like the exotics that are behind this expansion are actually hidden behind the heroic lost sectors. So I'm not really sure how that works. That's definitely we're gonna need to pay attention to, but that's for the quest soon. So yeah, first we need to go to this waypoint. Okay, let's move. Well, this is definitely a weird instance. There's actually like boxes here where there's, well, Braytech security guards. As you can see, we got a couple already. Braytech security. And they're actually fighting alongside us right now, which is, well, pretty nice. They're actually doing proper damage as well, like, holy crap. I think that's... No, that's not the boss. I thought that was the boss. Yeah, there's always these little boxes, and yeah, one more security guy. Whoa. Where's security? Security, help me! So, I don't think I'm in the right part right now, but kind of was interesting. Like, see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 security guys, and they're actually all going to a specific location. Like it's they're guiding me through the instance. Pretty cool, actually. guys. Look at him go. Leave the security alone. Are they actually leading me to the right location, I think? And in comes the boss, or not? Yeah, in comes the boss. Here he is. Security is still here. Let's take out the small riffraff, see if they actually damage the boss. Yeah, they're actually shooting the boss. And they're actually taking health down. Look at that. They're actually assisting me. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Got my personal fire team here. Ooh. Whoa! He teleported. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's take him out. Oh, that was a bad one. And that's a bad one as well. Whoa, whoa. Let me jump across, please. Don't think they can actually die. Do block your path, though. Shooting me. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. No, 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 not gonna happen. Yo, yo, yo! Ah, damn it! Yeah, even with a higher power level, guys, I still die. I still die. Let's get back in the fight. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I just need to take care of the small riffraff. They're actually the ones that are killing me, not the boss. The boss is doing heavy damage as well. He's almost down. There we go. Cache code acquired. Pretty cool. Braytech security cards. So where do we need to be? Where the hell do we need to be? Cache code acquired. Okay. So the cache is here. New adventure available. Lost sector looted and some herald weight pieces.
It's a strange thing. Sisters alive again at the same time. Me wishing I didn't remember my past. Anna searching constantly for hers. All this time I've kept her searching, kept her away from desire. Fortunately for those of us in need, Clovis left plenty behind. He wanted it that way. You brought the key?
Yes. Use skeleton key.
Everything we're looking for is in there?
Clovis was a man so obsessed with legacy he recorded practically everything he did, including every body he left buried in our family's past. History loves referring to his kind as great men, remembering their successes while ignoring the atrocities committed to get there. Make no mistake, Clovis was ambitious, ruthless, a tyrant. That knowledge is why I've kept Anna searching. She's not ready to hear about any of it. Or even about me, for that matter.
Oh, come on.
We're not here to learn who Clovis was, either. Only to gain what he found experimenting with the darkness. Stasis. If we're lucky, this journal is our key to unlocking its greater potential. We'll have answers once I can decrypt it further. Thank you for your help. When I know more, you'll know more.
And she just leaves like that, huh? Born in darkness, regroup with the Exo Stranger in Beyond. Right, there's kind of, yeah, I kind of want to quickly go. Okay, this is basically just a way back out. Okay, so we did 2 quests now for the Exo Stranger. So we have soon return to the Exo Stranger for the, I think it's for the Catalyst, I'm not really sure, we'll see it. And then Born in Darkness for our Stasis, well, our Stasis, what was it again? I think it is for the aspects or the fragments. I'm not really sure if aspects, fragments are what you put in aspects, I think. Well, we'll only know once we talk to her. So the Exo Stranger uncrosses her arms as you approach. Happy to see you again so soon. This journal is of Clovis is more of a boon for us than I previously realized. In my original timeline there was a hard copy, though it was incomplete. You finally helped me access the digital form, and with it we have been rewarded. The Exo Stranger hands you what she found. Our first step in enhancing your darkness ability begins with this. I'm looking forward to seeing what you make of it. So locate anthropodic shards on Europe and find a way to destroy them. Requires Salvation's Grip. Visit the Drifter in the tower and complete the quest Stasis Prototype to acquire... Ooh, to acquire Salvation's Grip. So we actually need to do another quest before we can do this quest. Strange stasis artifacts exist across Europe. They seem unbreakable, but the Exo Stranger believes they may be fallen technology capable of destroying them. Is that those... Like when we fought the giant mech, there was like this little shard hanging in the air, which we couldn't destroy. Is that what they're talking about? But yeah, apparently we're gonna need to go to the Drifter and complete the Stasis Prototype quest to actually be able to... Because it was the same like with those icons on Mars, the memory fragments on Mars. You could only destroy them with the right element. So I do believe that the shard that we found when we were fighting against the mech, that it's the same like this. Like you can only break those shards with this specific gun.
Turns out Clovis's journal is fairly encrypted and I'm unable to bypass most of it. Probably to keep it away from, well, me. I stood by his side for a time. It's why I look like this. He needed a guinea pig, and after Dad passed, I needed a father figure. Eventually, I realized my mistake and joined my sisters in trying to take our grandfather down. So Clovis took precautions to keep us from interfering. Didn't want us exposing every dark truth about every unethical experiment. And so here we are, encrypted journal and all. I think it's about time we extract some good from the bad.
So Born in Darkness Part 2, holy crap. Oh, this, yeah, I thought we were basically, it's gonna be a quest and done, but Born in Darkness Part 2. Energized radiolarium field collecting, defeat enemies with shatter damage. Okay, so the Exo Stranger has pored over Clovis' digital journal and discovered that despite learning more about Stasis from the available pages, much of it is still encrypted. Turns out Clovis didn't trust many, including his family. Though this is not the Exo Stranger's first time seeing it, she has never been able to fully decrypt it to further understand its secrets. But you at her side, decrypting the journal finally feels like a reality. In order to decrypt and explore it further, the Exo Stranger once again asks you to empower the skeleton key with stasis energy, believing that Clovis installed it in her, hoping she would use it to one day continue his work and further his legacy. Follow the Exo Stranger's guidance to empower the skeleton key. So reward is Dusk Field Grenade. Dusk Field Grenade. That kind of feels like a different type of grenade that we can use. Because this is Glacier Grenades. Oh, are we getting different? Because for our jump, we have two different. Because, yeah, if you look at. That was always something I was kind of wondering about. If you look at the previous abilities, you always had those, like, trees where you can basically get different abilities and different setups. But for Stasis, we didn't really have that one. So, well, we do have the different setups here, like you can do the different dodges and then the different jumps. But we only have one throwing Stasis Shuriken, and we only have one grenade type. But we didn't have other grenade types. So is this quest chain actually to get other grenade types then? That's pretty impressive. So I can only begin to imagine what this weapon was being designed for, even on a small scale. Its potential for harm is disastrous. I suppose that's very much like Clovis, isn't it? We can begin to manufacture these components until after some rigorous testing. I won't throw caution to the wind like he would. So, new step for the quest: defeat Vex with no time to explain in Nexus Infinity and the Glassway on Europe. So it does seem like this is a quest for the catalyst, for no time to explain. Meaning that we kind of need to get it back, because right now it is actually in our vault. It is actually stored in our vault, because, well, we're waiting till we got some higher power level, but I guess we cannot wait any longer. And yeah, this is what I was talking about, like we did the Bunker E15 now, and because we did it, we now get Bunker E15 Master Lost Sector, and if you solo it, you can get exotic chest armor, so, and then enhancement cores as well. But yeah, definitely, it says recommended power level 1280, we're at 1212, something like that. And I do believe that's gonna be the same for like everyone, cause so yeah, I'm gonna make a different episode of me trying to actually do the different bunkers because, well, today we kind of want to do some quest progression. So I'm talking too much again, and let's quickly see. So Destiny quests, where are we? So soon we need to get no time to explain to get kills in Nexus Infinity or the Glassway on Europe. And then we have Born in Darkness Part 2, defeat Vex on Europe for their energy, get Stasis Shatter final blows by scattering frozen combatants, and Stasis Crystals on Europa. But I do believe that we're gonna need to leave that one for another episode, guys. We did a little progression, and I'm basically sitting in the snow. So I'm gonna go for a tiny ride. We're not gonna go in peace today. But yeah, I'm gonna need to wrap up this episode here because it's probably gonna be long enough already. And yeah, I don't want to bring out, like I said at the start, there's two things I did wrong with starting with this expansion. That one was just going at it, complete nutballs, without any power level at all. And I saw the result like it were 45 an hour episodes, and I don't really like that. Like 25, 30 minutes, 35 maybe, but like 25, 30 minutes I find good episodes. But yeah, and then the second one was, well, recording too much in one go. So yeah, I'm gonna call it for here, guys. If you want to see more of my quest progression and my Let's Play of Destiny 2 here in Beyond Light, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. And before we talk off, we kind of wanted to check out for the Varix quest today as well, but I don't think we're gonna go at it. So I'm gonna do some little investigation on how it actually works, the sabotage missions, and I'll bring you guys back mostly in the next episode to give you, well, kind of an explanation how it works before we actually continue with our quest progression. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.